So the U.S. and Iran set to end days of back-and-forth fighting and resume talks on the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump says the two countries will meet for talks in Doha tomorrow. Let's bring in retired two-star Marine Corps General Arnold Punaro is joining us live here on set on the National Mall, and it's great to have you here, sir.
Well, Sandra, John, it's such a privilege to be here on the hallowed grounds of the National Mall. So many of our countrymen sacrificed in blood, as Secretary Birdman said, the Continental Army, the 41 million people that have served in uniform since, the 660,000 that made the ultimate sacrifice so we could be here today in this beautiful location, beautiful set, the inspirational celebration of our independence. It's emotional for me because as a young Marine back from Vietnam stationed at Quantico, I had as an additional duty the riot control platoons, and we were ordered to come up here when the big Vietnam War protest on both sides of the issues, for and against, and I was actually stationed with my Marines right up the hill on the Senate side of the Capitol. Fortunately, nothing happened, but again, we remember those Marines that made the ultimate sacrifice, and what a wonderful inspiration to see all this and be on this set.
Well, it's good to have you with us on this occasion. America's 250th birthday. Who knew that we'd be around to still? Well, you would be. I'd be around to see it. So talks tomorrow in Qatar. This is what the president put out on True Social earlier today. Iran has requested a meeting. It will take place tomorrow in Doha. This is at least the second time that Iran has provoked retaliatory strikes by lashing out against shipping or something else, and then said, oh, we want a meeting. I mean, what's the game here with the IRGC? Because it certainly doesn't seem like the IRGC wants to cut a deal.
So, John, in the military, we're trained to deal with the facts as they are, not with the facts as we would like them to be. So what are the facts on the ground right now? Iran, the foreign minister, they've reasserted that they control the Straits of Hormuz, and they've used military action to do that. Totally unacceptable, totally not in line with the negotiations. The president is not going to allow that. That's going to have to change. The second thing is the Republican Guards, as you mentioned, they've reasserted we're going to have a nuclear weapon. Again, a total non-starter, a total red line. The president, the commander-in-chief, has made it very clear one of the major goals, no nuclear weapon, no access to the enriched uranium, no ability to rebuild. Hezbollah, an Iranian proxy, has said they're not going to honor the deal that Secretary Rubio got between Lebanon and Israel. So basically, as our negotiators go back to the table, they need to go back not wearing their rosy-colored glasses because, again, Iran is going to test our mettle time and time again.
General, so much of this has been about the leverage over the Strait of Hormuz, and that's had a great impact on oil and gas prices. Kevin Hassett is a member of President Trump's economic team, and he suggested this about oil following this conflict. Listen.
Once traffic is really moving, we go back to more than 100 ships a day, then you're going to see prices even come down from there because there's going to be so much oil pouring out. The bottom line, the macro picture is that the straits are going to be open, Iran's not going to have a nuclear weapon, and the global oil market is going to be safer, and there's going to be more oil than you've ever seen before. So
please do share your unique perspective on that.
I would reassert the economic sanctions. The economic pressure is what's bringing them to the table, and that's one way that we don't have to reassert the blockade. But again, if you put the economic sanctions back on, they're not going to be able to sell their oil, and they're going to understand they've got to continue to negotiate in good faith. There's an old saying, trust but verify. With the Iranians, we need to verify first and trust later.
You said negotiate in good faith. I mean, when have they ever done that? So the question that I have, and I think I posited this to you before, is as long as the IRGC is calling the shots, which it is, because the civilian leadership, the political leadership seems to go along with whatever the IRGC wants to do. As long as the IRGC is intact and in control, will these talks ever bear fruit?
John, I totally agree with you, and I don't believe they will, because I heard somebody say on a program, well, they're moderate terrorists and extreme terrorists. There's no such thing as a kinder, gentler terrorist. The IRGC needs to be taken down. That's the only thing that's going to basically bring this to any kind of sensible resolution.
Well, General, it's really special to have you with us here today on our national.
Oh, and just to close, one thing we should share with our viewers is that recruiting goals for all five branches of the U.S. military have been exceeded in 2026.
Amen.
Already, we're only halfway through the year. So.
Yes, thank you so much.
Happy to hear that.
Good to be here.
Good to have you with us.
Thanks
so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.